Wrestling to man up once again. The match that the Briscoes asked for at the beginning of tonight after attacking Santa and the Elves. They get the match against Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero right here in New York City.
They're very upset after what happened last night in Hartford.
And Chris Hero right in the center of the ring. Yeah, the debut in the corner in the suit. Larry Sweeney making his first appearance in Ring of Honor last night, costing the Briscoes the matchup. And he is now, I guess, the agent of Chris Hero. He's handling his career here in Ring of Honor.
Apparently his first act is to give the Briscoes one more shot against the Kings of Wrestling. One last time teaming up before Claudio Castagnoli heads to the WWE.
Of course, Claudio wants to leave ROH on a high note, wants a victory here against the Briscoes at the Manhattan Center. Chris Hero in control versus the Irish Whip. Mark Briscoe comes charging. Up and over, catches himself on the apron, firing away on Chris Hero.
Springboard moonsault to the floor by Mark, wiping out Castagnoli. And a drop kick to the back by Jay.
Right to the back of Chris Hero, didn't see it coming. Pulls him to the center and goes for the cover. And Hero able to get his shoulder up.
Come on, Hero, come on!
You see Larry Sweeney on the outside barking orders at his protege, Chris Hero.
So the Briscoes aren't able to defeat the Kings of Wrestling here tonight in their final appearance as a team in Ring of Honor. They're never going to be able to say that they got a victory against the Kings of Wrestling. As the former ROH World Tag Team Champions are Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli. Nice double team work there from the Briscoes, former champions themselves.
Spinning kick to the head of Chris Hero, able to make the tag though, but Castagnoli caught with a series of chops. Taken into the corner. Look at the elevation on that hip toss.
Huge heel right into the lights, all the way across the ring.
Nice vertical suplex, floats over to cover. Another near fall for the Briscoes. For a scoop and a hard slam here. Another near fall, able to get two. Castagnoli back to his feet, caught with a forearm, make it a second. Another light suplex and a bridge.
Briscoe's looking good here in the early going. Mark Briscoe just trying to work over Claudio Castagnoli. Nice knee right there, but keeping him in his own corner. Firing away on the chest of Castagnoli.
Chops and forearm shots, knocks him in the corner, tags in brother Jay. Another knife edge chop, continuing the assault on the chest of Claudio Castagnoli. Snaps him over with a suplex. And another cover.
Can't keep Castagnoli down, they're looking to wear him out.
Job by the Briscoes, keeping the big man off of his feet. Off the ropes he goes, ducks the clothesline.
There's a tag right there. Chris Hero, the legal man, and connects with the drop kick. Castagnoli able to hold him in position for just those few seconds as Hero was able to connect.
Near fall by Hero, able to get two. Drop to the chest from Hero. Elevates him on his shoulders, takes him to the far corner, and dumps him. Twisting press, cover!
Can't keep him down. And now Hero trying to cut the ring in half. More double team work from the Kings of Wrestling.
2 count from Castagnoli. And the Kings are starting to assert themselves here. Snapmare off the ropes goes Castagnoli. Driving the forearm between the shoulder blades. Cover!
Of course, the Kings of Wrestling were on CZW's side in the ROH versus CZW war here in 2006. Double big boot, sending him right down to the canvas. Castagnoli, the turncoat, turned on Ring of Honor and sided with Hero in that crazy six-man fight at the 100th show. Of course, it was right here in Manhattan, at the Manhattan Center, that they were able to win the ROH World Tag Team titles from Austin Aries and Roderick Strong, putting an end to their 9-month reign as champions.
Trying to make the tag. Hero cuts him off. Runaway slam. And again, only able to get 2.
Claudio Castagnoli would love to have the last laugh by winning his final ROH matchup here this evening. More unique strategy from the Kings of Wrestling, driving him into the turnbuckle back first.
Crossing the arms there, losing his balance as they drove him into the corner. Another wicked uppercut, and another cover.
Of course, the Briscoes returned to Ring of Honor at the 4th anniversary show after a lengthy absence and really made an impact, including a series of matches against former champions Austin Aries and Roderick Strong. Match of the Year candidate at Unified. And they took Kenta and Marufuji to the limit at Glory by Honor 5 Night 1.
Delayed vertical suplex by Castagnoli. All the blood rushing to his head, nips up. Another near fall.
Showing his cockiness right there. Frequent tags from the Kings of Wrestling. Keeping the fresh man in the ring as they work over Jay Briscoe.
Hard boot to the chest by Hero, sizing him up now. Right hand to the top of the head. Forearm thrust. Jay slumped over that second rope. Series of karate thrusts to the chest. And a forearm right to the bridge of the nose.
Hero really working him over in the corner. Pulls into the center. Hard strike, but Jay Briscoe firing back with one of his own. Hard exchange from these two men.
Going toe-to-toe right in the center. Jay, though, getting the best of it.
Fisherman Buster right on his head. Hero makes the tag. In comes Castagnoli once again, preventing the Briscoes from making a tag themselves. No, backdrops Castagnoli.
But Hero on the outside drags Mark to the floor and prevents the tag.
Right as he was about to make the tag, Hero there to pull him off the apron and prevent the tag from being made.
Jay Briscoe getting worked over in the corner again, this time by Claudio Castagnoli. Boot to the midsection after that forearm uppercut.
Another tag, Chris Hero back in. Of course, aside from those matches against Aries and Roderick Strong, some memorable brawls with the Briscoes, taking on Samoa Joe and Homicide back at Motor City Madness, as well as Dethroned. And all these memorable, all these high-impact matches in 2006. Match of the Year candidates, but the Briscoes were not able to win the Tag Team Championships during 2006.
2007 will be their year, but they're in trouble right here. Another tag and a drop kick to the side of the face of Jay Briscoe by Claudio Castagnoli. Cover! And again, Jay able to kick out. He has taken an awful lot of punishment as Larry Sweeney, Chris Hero's agent, looks very pleased out on the floor.
As long as he just stands there looking pleased and doesn't physically get involved in this matchup here tonight, and Larry Sweeney in the corner acting as an agent for Chris Hero is perfectly fine.
To the midsection, another double team move here by the Kings of Wrestling. Elevating Jay Briscoe up, he drives the knee, and a double DDT!
What a show of strength right there from Jay Briscoe, and there's the tag! Mark Briscoe, this some drop kick for Castagnoli. Big back body drop for Hero.
Forearm shot in the corner on Castagnoli by Mark. Reversal though, puts on a breaks it, a forearm right to the jaw.
Chris Hero able to fire away on Mark Briscoe. Reversal of the Irish whip, ducks his head and pays the price. Hero off the ropes, gets caught, and tossed overhead with the suplex. A little bit of look at the dental work of Mark Briscoe right there before going for the cover. Can't keep him down for 3.
Hero able to kick out just in time. That slight delay may have cost Mark Briscoe. Springboards off the top and right across the knees. Hero able to get the knees up and drives it right to the chest of Mark Briscoe. The same thing that happened last night. Hero had it scouted and was able to get the knees up.
And for the Ricola bomb. Crosses those arms. Sit up powerbomb. Only 2. Couldn't put him away. That move has finished off many men here in ROH.
Claudio thought he had him there, disgusted with the referee a little bit. Back to his feet, Mark with the reversal into the corner goes Castagnoli. Runs into the boot, but a right hand catches Castagnoli, and there's the tag to Brother Jay.
A little bit of time to catch his breath, regain his bearings on the apron, and now firing away on double C. Lord Buster, cover. Only 2.
Jay driving Castagnoli face first to the canvas, able to kick out. Claudio puts on the brakes, has him up on his back.
Lands him face first into the canvas and makes the tag to Chris Hero. Hero all the way across the ring he comes. Brings himself back in. And connects with the big boot to the side of the face. Cravat tries him out of the corner. Cover. Broken up.
Able to make the save after that flip off the top from the Cravat. Hero still all over Jay. Knife edge chop. Brings him out of the corner, hard to the buckle. Hero tries to get up ahead of steam and runs into a boot.
Enziguri from Castagnoli. All the way up top he goes. Hero up top.
Superplex and a big splash. Cover! And again, Mark able to make the save.
Great double teamwork from the Kings of Wrestling. Larry Sweeney looking frustrated in the corner. But they're not able to finish off the Briscoe.
Yoli tags back in.
An uppercut from Double C, places him up top. Mark coming to the aid of his brother. All 4 men on one corner, steps to throw to Hero. What could the Briscoes have in mind to try to put Castagnoli away? This crowd is electric. Elevates Castagnoli off the ropes into the neckbreaker. Cover. Hero able to make the save.
The last second Hero under the bottom rope to break it up, and he gets pitched right back out to the floor.
More double teamwork coming from the Briscoes. Castagnoli elevated. Chris Hero making the save for his partner from the floor. All 4 men back inside the ring now. Some unique strategy from the Kings of Wrestling. Look at this show of power.
Come on! Let's come on!
Hero can't believe that didn't finish him off. Sweeney can't believe it. Chris Hero with Jay Briscoe now.
Release suplex, but Mark catches him with the spin kick right on the chin.
European uppercut from Castagnoli. Big boot. Takes Castagnoli down. Boot from Hero. Chris Hero very happy with himself, but right into the J Driller. Kapamari water slide. Up rope driver.
You can, come on!
that shoulder up.
Somehow able to get that shoulder up in the nick of time. Look at Hero just dragging himself to the corner, using the ropes. Can't even make it to his feet. It's like a car wreck.
All four men, very high impact wrestling. All four men feeling the effects. There's the tag. Forearm strike from Hero. Jay Briscoe fires back with one of his own. Exchange in the middle of the ring.
Right hands back and forth from Jay and Hero. Forearm shots. Neither man willing to go down. Hero digs down, but Jay fires right back. What is keeping these guys on their feet?
Larry Sweeney up on the ring apron, taking the attention of the referee. Bad timing on the Kings of Wrestling's part. He just hit his own man. Castagnoli sent to the floor.
What happened? No.
Mark pushed Hero into the line of fire. The Halliburton upside the head, and now the Briscoes up top.